Here's the thing, I see far too many people with great ideas, thoughts, goals, dreams, and they do shit all with it because they're afraid, they're fearful, and it's fair enough. They have 1,000 thoughts going in their head in different directions and it paralyzes them. This isn't uncommon, it happens to everyone. It happens to me, it happens to a lot of people that I know. It's very common. But I've helped thousands of people, including myself, when faced with this situation. If you have a thought, you have an idea, you have a goal you've set, or perhaps a dream, and you've got fear that's just going through your head, do this. Write down what's the worst that could happen if you choose to go ahead and pursue this thought, this idea, this goal that you have, or this dream. What's the worst that can happen? Let me give you an example. When it came to writing books, some of my books have taken 3 years to write, others only 2 weeks. What's the difference? The difference was in the fact that the one that took me 3 years, I had a lot of fear in my head. A lot of fear. And that just held me back. The ones that took 2 weeks, you know what I did? I wrote down what's the worst that could happen. And I had thoughts that were written down, such as it might be a useless book, the reader might not find any good in it, it might not be a page turner, they might not find it interesting, could be boring, I could be laughed at. And you know, I think the worst one that I wrote was they could end up using it as toilet paper. All of which wasn't so bad. I could live with all of that. And then I realized that the worst case scenario, it's not so bad, and when I went ahead and wrote the books. And it's no different for any other successful person who's had an idea, who's had a thought, who's had a goal, who's had a dream. You write down what's the worst that could happen. And the chances are it's not life-threatening. The chances are you will be able to live with it. But when you write down what's the worst that could happen, you become very clear. And you can see it, you have peace of mind, and you're able to go, you know what? Let me go ahead and try this. Because now you know what your worst case scenario is. Now you're not afraid. Now you're not fearful. You have clarity, you have peace of mind, and you have a worst case scenario that you have chosen to live with and you're okay about. So, whatever your thought is, whatever your idea is, whatever your goal, whatever your dreams, write down what's the worst that could happen. If you're okay with it, God damn it, go ahead and do something with it.